up in this thing, man. Somebody else spaz in this bitch, you feel me? I'm bringing it to you the only way I know to bring it to you, man. You feel me? If that raw and uncut. You know I'm been the truth. We talk to me for a minute. Lie, I'm only giving you the real. You know the deal, that's how it gotta be. Ain't with that fraud, now it ain't part of my anatomy. They talk that shit behind my back, but it don't bother me. We don't gotta speak, keep them weak ass apologies. I'ma keep on doing me, you know I body beats. I'm only moving with who you see on the side of me. I fuck a real niggas, I put my life on it. Why the wrong bitches show up at the right moments? But don't confuse love with lust, better know the difference. Shit, how you fucked up, boy, these hoes are different. No Hussein, I just blow past they ass like I'm Jamaican. Don't got no time for bullshit, ain't got that kind of patience. I done been up in that room, but I ain't got no statements. They understand the truth, I don't gotta explain it. Fuck what they think, I got my own thoughts. Give a fuck about what they say, cause I'm my own boss. Gotta keep it real, don't gotta lie about it. Whole lot of pride and not doubt about it. We from the streets, niggas came from the pain. Yeah, that boy Spaz, ain't no stains on my name. I'm shooting for the top, you see our aim ain't the same. You have to lie to get that top, you see our game ain't the same. Ain't no comparison, make no mistake about that. See, they don't compare them, so they can hate about that. Handle my business, what I state is all facts. And if a nigga take a look, but I can make it all back. Shit is real out here, and yeah, this picture far from perfect. Shout out to my future bitch, I hope he know this nigga worth it. And I'm always out here working, don't sibling, but I be swerving. Moving me through these streets, cause see my life, it got a purpose. 10 toes on that surface, no purpose, I just spit the truth. Watch for the devil, he lurking, he trying to get to you. That's why I ask the Lord be with me and look out for me. And if he with me, be with me, got plenty doubt in me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Even now,
point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
man, every time I gotta play a game back and I receive, I never fucking kick after that.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes, left side. He may go. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Get it. I didn't feel like that should be happening.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Ball again on 2nd down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Richardson off the play fake. Got a man. It's Brown. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. The Colts sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their finer performances because they were outclassed pretty much right from the start. So I think there'll be a renewed emphasis on trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one so they don't fall into a big hole.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff as they run left side. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action, Richardson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Hall again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. You look at this Colt defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage, trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try and knock it loose.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now 3rd down and very long. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
This pass caught. It's Woods. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Brandon Nichols. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
This is 2nd and 8. Now it's Rodgers. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now Rodgers. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. He'll let this go for Adams. And that's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Damn.
Davante Adams, 65 yards. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
I was blitzing too. I'm like, if you don't get rid of this,
it's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
I like that.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Hang out.
There he goes, right side. He may go. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On play action, Rodgers looking deep for Adams.
What a shot!
Inside the 25.
Oh.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Davante Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Zerline good with a PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
I like that.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sideline.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way down to the 37. Man, 206 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
He takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On first down, Richardson. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And out of bounds right around the 20. call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Partner, it took a while for him to lock onto a receiver, and he finally found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
Oh, I like that.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense? Right?
Yeah,
if you know,
on him.
Right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
They'll roll him out right.
Oh!
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this 2nd half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down. On play action, it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll get 34 yards there. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 34 yards.
Well, I got his ass on one of my teams.
And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit.
Dropped a touchdown pass the first game. I benched that.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
You niggas ain't gonna win though, but
Taken at the goal line.
like that.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Oh, come on,
He will
my
not
nigga.
be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He'll field this at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Let's get it back.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers.
Let me get that.
Well, I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Rodgers now to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And now here's a carry heading left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 236 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Rodgers to throw on second down.
Oh!
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
Yeah.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rodgers now on first down. He'll let this go for Adams. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And the Colts are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive. But a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Down the right sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Colts are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This will be their third straight defeat. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. To throw is Rodgers. That is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Hey,
defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
He's not thinking run. What are you talking about?
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there. And now 4th down. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. And let's close this one out.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Richardson to throw off play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a
Let's go. Beat the dog snot shit out them boys. Man, give me some fucking speed. Let's go.